Hello, guys, and welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you guys doing well today. And welcome to the show. Pleasure to have you with us, guys, as we're here for the second game of the day here on Fan Den, as we're covering some Scottish football this afternoon, as Motherwell take on Hibernian in the Scottish Premiership. And hopefully it will be an entertaining game, guys, as both of these teams will be wanting to get more points on the board. Let me put the radar on the screen for you guys to see. Limited coverage on the radar for this one, guys. So I'll do my best to keep you informed of what's going on the field. Teams are on the pitch. So we should be getting underway in a matter of moments. So let me just let's have a look. So yeah, I'm just refreshing my memory of where these teams are in the league. Motherwell sitting in fifth at the moment with 12 games played on 19 points. And Hibs, obviously, as it's well documented, is sitting bottom of the table on 14 games played, 9 points. So, chance for either Motherwell to push up the table or keep the pressure on to try and push up into those top four positions, or will Hibs get some much needed win to claw themselves away from the bottom of the table? Only time will tell, and that's what we're here for, guys, to find out how this one goes. So if you are just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button and consider subscribing. Would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fan Den community. As the referee just doing the coin toss. So it's not a full stadium for this one, guys. But hopefully the game will be a good one. Stevie's with us. Stevie's saying hi, guys, and chat. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you for making yourself available, mate. And a pleasure to have you with us. Thank you. So teams on the field, and we are a slightly late kickoff here. I don't know why the delay, but it is Motherwell to get us underway. Now Motherwell get us underway as they play it back towards the edge of their own box. Ball not long down the centre as it's headed out towards this near side. Hibs knock it on, but Motherwell managed to intercept it. Now they cross it up into the box, and Hibs managed to intercept it as the ball bounces out wide on the far side. Now Hibs trying to get on the attack as they knock the ball long up towards the halfway line. Motherwell challenged for it. Motherwell managing to win it back there, but Hibs quickly challenged right back before eventually the ball is deflected out of play on the far side for a throw-in to Hibernian. Ball back in play as Hibs now playing it back towards the edge of their own box. It's not long down the field. So they're coming together there, and the referee blows for the foul. So it's going to be a free kick. Which way's he given this, the ref? I was giving it Motherwell's way there. That was a harsh decision. Now Motherwell with the ball played long down the field. As Hibs have knocked it out of play, and that's going to be a corner on this near side for Motherwell. So corner for Motherwell on this near side of the field. As the players all push up into the box. So Motherwell now with the corner. Ball crossed in. Right into the mix of bodies. Hibs headed away as the ball bounces out towards that far side. Now Hibs with the possession. Challenged by Motherwell. And the ball has gone out of play for a throw in. The referee not giving the foul there. So that's going to be a throw in to Motherwell on the far side. Now the ball back in play as Motherwell play it back up the field into their own half. Hibs pressing the ball from the front as Motherwell now with the possession, just cutting it back to the goalkeeper. As now the goalkeeper knocks it long straight down the middle of the field. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Hibs. As now Hibs with the possession played out towards that far side. Motherwell quickly pressing the ball. Hibs managing to retain it. As now they switch the play out to this near side. Motherwell again closing the space there as they press the ball. And Hibs just play it back to their centre backs on the edge of the centre circle. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side again as Motherwell come to challenge for it. Just takes a deflection there and it's gone out for another throw in on this near side of the field. Now Hibs knocking the ball forward as Motherwell trying to challenge for it. Hibs managed to come away with it as they play it into the middle. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. And Hibernian trying to come forward here. Motherwell trying to challenge, but Hibs managing to retain it as they work their way through the press. But eventually the referee stops the play. So he's given the free kick to Hibs on the far side. So Motherwell with some defending to do here. Hibs have got the free kick on the far side. It's deep inside the Motherwell half. Not the greatest angle for a shot, but they can certainly get a good cross into the box here. Hibs now with a free kick. It's crossed into the box, headed away by Motherwell. As both sets of players trying to win it on the edge of the box. It's knocked away by Motherwell as Hibs regain the possession further up the field. Just quickly playing it all the way back to the goalkeeper. As now Hibs try to build from the back. Ball played forward down the centre. Motherwell pressing the ball from the front as Hibs now work it out wide on this near side. It's played long down the field as Motherwell managed to win it back. And now Motherwell getting on the attack, knocking the ball forward as Hibs come across and challenge for it. And Hibs managing to win back possession. Now Hibs playing the ball forward on this near side. It's knocked up the field as Motherwell trying to challenge for it. Hibs, the ball knocked up into the air. As now both sets of players trying to win it on this near side, but Motherwell eventually come away with it. Now Motherwell playing the ball forward as Hibs trying to challenge. Motherwell managing to retain the possession though as they play it into the middle, but it's won back by Hibernian as they just cut it back there, playing it back to their centre backs on the edge of their own box. Now Hibs trying to build out from the back. Ball played forward on this near side. Motherwell trying to challenge. Hibs just managing to retain the possession. Now it's played long up towards the edge of the box as the ball comes right down this near side and just goes out of play there. And that's going to be a throw-in on this near side right next to the corner flag. So Motherwell with the throw-in on this near side, deep inside their own half. Long ball thrown up the field as it goes past everybody. Hibs managing to intercept it, but the referee's going to pull it back here for a foul. So another free kick. Another free kick on this near side for Motherwell. Ball crossed up towards the edge of the box. It's headed on as it just goes behind and out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick to Hibs. Stevie's saying, do you know where these are in the table, guys? Yeah, I just said it at the top of the show. Hibs at the moment at the bottom of the table, having a tough start to the season. As they're on 9 points at the moment, and Motherwell in 5th position in the table on 19 points. But still plenty of football to be played. So certainly possible that Hibs can dig themselves out of trouble. And certainly possible that Motherwell could push up the table more. So we've got a goal kick here for Hibs. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long down the field as it's headed on by Hibs. Motherwell managing to win it back on the edge of their own box as they blast it away out to that far side. Ball sets the players trying to get to it as Hibs managed to get the ball down. Now playing it forward. Motherwell just managed to intercept it there as they now play it back to the edge of their own box. Now Motherwell knocking the ball forward on that far side as it's won back by Hibs. Hibs just chipping it into the centre circle. Kurdistan e-paper. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Hope you're doing well. Kurdistan e-paper. Welcome to the show, mate. And pleasure to have you with us. Now, Hibs with the possession on this near side as they try to come forward here. Motherwell trying to challenge for it. As Hibs now coming towards the edge of the box. Ball played in. It's knocked away by Motherwell. As now Hibs on the edge of the box trying to come inside, but it's knocked away by Motherwell as the ball worked out wide on this near side. Motherwell playing it back into the middle. Hibs picking up the loose ball there as they blast it forward and it's gone out of play. And that's going to be a goal kick to Motherwell. We've got to play it down here. Ball knocked all the way back to the Hibs goalkeeper as now Hibs build out from the back, working the ball forward up towards the edge of the centre circle. Now it's played out wide on this near side as it's knocked on there. Motherwell managed to intercept it. Now Motherwell knocking it back up the other end of the field with a long ball. Forward. The referee, what is he doing here? Just bear me a second, guys. Stupid technology. So the ball has been knocked behind and it's going to be a corner on this near side. Stevie's saying, hi, Kurdistan. Yes, match watch along. Feel free to drop comments in the chat. Thank you, Stevie. Now the ball with the long throw into the box. Thought it'd gone out for a corner, but it's not. It's a throw in. Now the ball knocked away. That's Hibs racing out wide on the far side. Motherwell come across to press the ball. Hibs play it forward as they come towards the edge of the box here. Motherwell pressing to try and win it back. Hibs just managing to retain it on that far side. Now they come inside as Motherwell managed to challenge and win the ball back. Now Motherwell just playing the ball back to the goalkeeper. It's not long up the field as Hibs regain the possession. Hibs now playing the ball out wide on this near side. Motherwell managing to intercept it as they just play it back into their own half. Now it's played out wide on this near side as Motherwell cut it back there, playing it back into the middle of the park. Now the ball worked out wide on this near side as it's played forward. Hibs trying to challenge for it and it's deflected out of play on this near side for a throw-in. So Hibs have got a throw-in on this near side of the field. 2 or 3 yards inside the Motherwell half. Long throw forward as Motherwell head it back in the direction it came from. Hibs chip the ball forward as both sets of players trying to win it there. And Motherwell managed to knock the ball forward, but the referee stopped the play here for coming together. And that's going to be a free kick to Motherwell. So Motherwell with the free kick. Ball knocked long straight down the field as it's headed forward on this near side by Hibs. Hibs playing it into the middle now as they work the ball forward, trying to play it out wide on this near side, but the ball just gets away from them there as it goes out for a throw into Motherwell. Motherwell taking the throw in quickly. Now the ball thrown back in as it's knocked down the field by Hibs. Motherwell regain the possession on the edge of their own box. As they play it into the middle here, Hibs have won it back. Now Hibs coming forward. Ball played into the box. Motherwell just managed to intercept it there. As now Motherwell play it out wide on the far side. Hibs winning it back, but they've ended up knocking the ball out of play on the far side, and that's going to be a throw into Motherwell midway inside their own half on the far side of the field. Jonathan is with us. How you doing, Jonathan? Jonathan saying hello all. How you doing, mate? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Welcome to the show, Jonathan. Pleasure to have you with us, mate. Hope you and your family are well. And as I say, welcome to the show, mate. So Motherwell with the throw-in on the far side. Ball not long down the field. It's headed on. As the ball just rolls back to the Hibs goalkeeper there. And now Hibs try and build from the back as the keeper quickly throws it out wide on this near side. Now coming forward as they race down this near side. Motherwell coming to press the ball. Hibs play it into the middle. Now they come towards the edge of the box, trying to get the shot off there, but it's blocked off as the ball deflects away. Hibs pick it up again, coming inside to the edge of the box there, but Motherwell just managed to knock the ball away before Hibs could pull the trigger. Hibs winning it back further up the field. As now they come forward again on this near side, played forward, but there's a coming together there, and the referee has given the foul away, and that will be a free kick to Motherwell. Jonathan saying, doing my FA Cup giant killing matches, Gaz. Doing any FA Cup giant killing matches, Gaz. Not today, mate. Can't. No, I'm not doing them today because I don't know if I can even get those games today. So no, not doing any FA Cup games today, mate. Well, I know there's one game later on this evening, but that's on ITV. But no point doing that when it's on the national TV channel. But sorry, mate. No, not today, mate. Now the ball with Motherwell on this near side. As they just cut it back there, playing it into the middle of the park. Now the ball played out wide on the far side. As Hibs come to press the ball, Motherwell knock it forward. Hibs trying to challenge for it there. Motherwell managed to win back the possession as they now play it out wide on this near side. It's crossed up into the box as it just goes past everybody, and that goes out of play, and that's going to be a goal kick to Hibs. And we've got a Hibs player down here in the middle of the park as the referee stopping the play. So the medical staff coming on to check him out. Stevie saying, "Good afternoon, Jonathan." Thank you, Stevie. Jonathan saying, "Hi, Stevie, Gaz. Awesome. Thank you, mate. Loving the positive vibes." So the Hibs player just down on the ground there. They can't see which player it is. How did he get fouled? Oh, I think he took a knee in the stomach there or something. It's Hoylett that's down on the ground. He looks like he's going to be okay though. Yeah, he's back on his feet. So referee just telling him to go off to the touchline to come back on. Don't forget, guys, if you like us covering your team or this game, then please do hit the like button and consider subscribing. If you're new to the channel, it would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fan Den community. Now the ball knocked up the field as we're back underway. Hibs playing it out wide on this near side. Now they come forward, working the ball up towards the edge of the box. It's taken to the byline. Motherwell challenge for it. As Hibs challenge right back, but the referee this time has given the foul again. Hibs becoming a bit frustrated there as I think they feel that the referee is giving a lot of the 50-50 decisions to Motherwell. And it does appear that way in the early stages. Jonathan saying, whoa, just seen a reporter with no arms at the Stockport game. Nothing against disabilities, but didn't expect to see that on TV. All right, yep, fair enough, mate. Yeah, maybe that's. I'm sure there's a story behind that, mate. I'm sure there's a story behind it. Motherwell now on the edge of their own box as they play it out wide to this near side. Hibs quickly coming to press the ball. Motherwell managing to retain it. As now they knock the ball forward. Motherwell now charging forward down the centre as a clumsy challenge comes in there from Hibs. And the referee stops the play and he's given the free kick to Motherwell midway inside the Hibernian half of the field. Jonathan saying, has Bolton got a game this weekend, guys? Wrexham hasn't. No, Bolton not playing this weekend, mate. No game for Bolton this weekend. Let's hope the manager uses it well and gets the players working on some tactics that might benefit the team. Fingers crossed, mate. It's always like that, Jonathan, when it's a cup weekend. A lot of games going on this weekend. A lot of Scottish Cup games and a lot of English FA Cup games as well. So we just got a stoppage at the moment, guys. The referee's got some problem with his sound equipment or something. He's just coming over to the touchline to get some assistance with all that stuff that's strapped to his arm. So just holding off on the free kick at the moment. Come on, ref, get on with it. What's he waiting for? Well, while we're waiting for that, guys, we might as well have a quick look what's going on around the grounds while we wait for this referee to sort himself out. Get on with it, ref. So, just to let you guys know what's going on in and around the grounds while we wait for the ref to get the game going. He's got some equipment issues going on here. So in the Premier League, guys, currently Brentford 1, Leicester 1, Crystal Palace 0, Newcastle 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Ipswich 0, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3, West Ham v Arsenal kicking off at 5:30. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, Celtic 1, Ross County 0, Dundee United 0, St Mirren 0, Kilmarnock 0, Dundee 0, Motherwell and Hibs 0-0, as we know, right here. In the English Championship, Middlesbrough 3, Hull 1. That's a full-time result. Oxford 1-1 with Millwall and Watford 0-0 with QPR in the dinner time kickoff. 3 o'clock kickoffs, Blackburn Rovers 1, Leeds 0, Bristol City 0, Plymouth 0, Coventry City 1, Cardiff 1, Norwich 1, Luton 1, Preston 0, West Brom 1, Stoke 0, Burnley 0, and Swansea City 0, Portsmouth 1. We'll have a look at the cup results shortly as the referee's about to get us back underway here. And so free kick here now for Motherwell as they play it out wide on this near side. Now it's crossed into the box as it's knocked over the top of the crossbar. Well, tried hitting it on the volley there, just couldn't get it on target. And that's going to be a goal kick to Hibs. Jonathan saying, you must be excited with the way Bolton has picked up their season. No, not really, Jonathan. Not really, mate, because Bolton should be competing really well in English League One. But I'm more frustrated with the manager, Jonathan. Very frustrated with the manager. I think other teams are getting too familiar with his tactics, and it's working against Bolton. So yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy that the results have improved. But obviously, I've been a Bolton fan for a long time, and when you see the way they're playing at the minute, just feel that you're only one game away from a bad result. So yeah, but it's good that the results have improved slightly recently, mate. Now the ball on the far side as Hibs just running it out of play there, and the referee indicates a throw into Motherwell on the far side. But I bet you're buzzing with your team, Wrexham, or Jonathan. Wrexham at the top end of English League One, flying the flag for Wales. Now Hibs with the possession. It's played out wide on this near side. Ball crossed into the box. Oh, the goalkeeper tries to punch it away, but Hibs have knocked it into the back of the net. 25 and a half minutes gone. It's Motherwell 0, Hibs 1 as the goalkeeper tried to punch it away. But Hibs reacted quickest inside the box as they managed to knock it into the back of the net to take the lead. Hibs fans are enjoying that in the away end. It was a really good cross into the box. The goalkeeper looked like he went to, well, we saw that he did go to punch it away. Just seeing the replay now. Yeah, he did get fingertips to it, but he didn't get enough purchase on it to knock it away as it dropped in behind him, and coming in behind him was the Hibs player who's tapped it into the back of the net. So who was it that scored the goal? We're not seeing that. It's annoying when it doesn't tell you. Sorry, guys, just trying to find out for you guys who the goal scorer was, and it was Junior Hoylett. So Hoylett with the goal to open the scoring for Hibs. Now Motherwell with the ball thrown into the box as it's knocked away up the field. Now Hibs trying to get on the attack here as they play it towards the edge of the box. It's won back by Motherwell, who knock it back down the field. And now Motherwell unable to keep the possession there as Hibs win it back. Now Hibs playing it out wide on the far side. As Motherwell come to press the ball, Hibs just cutting it back there as they play it back to their centre-backs. Now the ball switched out to this near side as again Motherwell come to press the ball. Hibs play it forward. It's intercepted by Motherwell. As now Motherwell trying to work the ball back down the field on this near side. But as they play it into the Hibs half, Hibs just managed to intercept it and play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Pure Loyalist is with us. Pure Loyalist is saying, be in soon, folks. Just finishing a few things. No worries, Pure Loyalist. No worries, mate. Thank you for dropping in. Hope everything is well with you. And hope you managed to get done whatever it is you're trying to do, mate. Thank you for dropping in, mate. Come on. So goal kick now for Hibs. The referee just, what is he doing here? He's slowing down the game. The referee here is being a real nightmare. Keeps stopping the play and holding the play up before we can get back underway. Now he does take the goal kick as it's knocked up the field. Now it's played out wide on the far side as Motherwell now with the possession, but Hibs come to press the ball as Motherwell just play it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long straight down the centre of the field. So the referee stopped the play here. Why is he giving it the foul there? Right, yep, just a pull on the arm there by the Motherwell player. And the referee gives the free kick to Hibs on the edge of their own box. Now the ball, free kick taken by the goalkeeper as he knocks it out wide on the far side. Now Hibs trying to work the ball forward. Stevie saying, no worries, Pure. Thank you, Stevie. Top man now. Hibs with the possession on that far side as they chip it towards the edge of the box. Motherwell pressing to win it back. Hibs still with the possession here as they get the shot off, but it's blocked off and the ball deflects out wide on this near side. Now Hibs with the possession as they try to come again. Just cut back, ball crossed in, it's headed away again by Motherwell. As the ball comes outside the box, Hibs regain the possession. Now it's crossed back in. It's deep towards the back post, headed towards goal. And the goalkeeper manages to intercept that comfortably. And that relieves the pressure momentarily for Motherwell. Jonathan is saying, I'm excited with Wrexham, but I'd be happy in the playoffs. Top two, be nice, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Rightly so, Jonathan. You should be well proud of your team, mate. Your team not been in the League One very long, and already you're competing at the top of the table. So that's something to be very, very proud of, mate. They're giving a good account of themselves, and as I said before, flying the flag for Wales. It'd be fantastic to see Wrexham get into the Championship. Although I've got to be honest with you, mate, I think you guys would find it really difficult in the Championship because it is very, very competitive. So Motherwell have won a free kick here. Motherwell now with a free kick on the edge of the centre circle. Ball knocked out wide on the far side. It's headed back in the direction it came from by Hibbs. As now Hibbs trying to come forward on the far side. Now cutting the ball back into the centre. As Motherwell trying to challenge for it. Hibbs, the referee is stopping the play again. And now both sets of players trying to get frustrated with the referee. Keeps stopping the game. We've got a Motherwell player down on the far side, implying that he got an arm in the face. Let's see the replay. Well, he did, but it's not as dramatic as he's making it out to be. Stop being soft, honest. Well, they both jumped from the ball, and what happened was they both jumped for the ball, and the Hibs player was using his arms, just as you do when you jump. You use your arms for leverage to give you extra height, like try and pushing yourself up in the air. And as he did, just his arm was out, and he didn't deliberately hit the Motherwell player, but his hand just caught his face. But the Motherwell player making a big drama about it. Now the ball played forward. It's Hibbs coming towards the edge of the box here. It's just coming to the box, and the goalkeeper manages to intercept it. Jonathan saying, I will still say at the end of the season, if Wrexham don't get promoted as a good season. Yeah, absolutely, Jonathan. Why not, mate? Yeah, you guys, like I say, newly, still quite new to League One. So if you can finish in the top half of the table, that would be a good season. Wherever you finish in the top 10 would be a good season. Obviously, if you spend a long time right at the top end, it's going to be disappointed if you don't manage to get at least a playoff spot. But it's still something. But it'd still be a season to be proud of. Yep, I totally agree with that. Rightly so, Jonathan. So we've got the ball out of play on this near side. It's gone out for a throw-in. And Jonathan saying, as there is a lot of big clubs in League One, bigger clubs than League One than Wrexham. Yep, that's true, mate. Now, a long throw into the box by Motherwell. Goalkeeper just manages to intercept it there as now he quickly gets Hibbs on the attack. Ball played out wide on the far side. Now Hibbs coming forward into the Motherwell half. Motherwell pressing to win it back on the far side. It's played towards the edge of the box here as Hibbs now with the possession, just cutting it back as they keep the ball. And now play it into the centre circle. Now switching the play out towards this near side, but Motherwell quickly come to press the ball as Hibbs play it back into the centre circle. Now they work it out wide on this near side, taking it right to the touchline. Motherwell pressing to try and win it back, but Hibbs managing to retain it. So just cut it back there. Now it's knocked forward up towards the edge of the box as Motherwell challenged for it and just managed to come away with it. Now Motherwell knocking the ball forward as Hibbs win it back on the halfway line. Hibbs coming forward down the centre. I say now race towards the edge of the box. Ball worked out wide on the far side as there's a coming together there before the ball was played out wide and the referee has stopped the play. Mini Mo, how you doing, mate? Mini saying, Gaz, I'm doing some overtime today. Can't chat, but listening in the background. Come on, Hibbs. No worries, Minute. Hopefully we can do our best to keep you informed what's going on in the game, mate. Hope your overtime shift goes quickly and well, mate. Thank you for being with us, Minute. Always a pleasure to have you with us, even if we can't enjoy your company and conversation, but totally understandable if you are busy working unfortunately, as much as we would love to just sit back and watch and enjoy the football, unfortunately, earning money to pay the bills comes first, doesn't it, mate? But thank you, Minute. A pleasure to have you with us, as always, mate. Now, Hibbs with the free kick. As the ball crossed in towards the box and the goalkeeper makes a save as he deflects it wide. And that's going to be a corner on the far side for Hibbs. So, yep. Minimo, a big Hibs fan and a regular fan, then. Now Hibs with the corner on the far side. Ball crossed in as it's headed on and towards the back post, and it's knocked into the back of the net as Hibs with the second. 37.5 minutes gone. It's Motherwell 0, Hibs 2. It was knocked on towards the back post, and Hibs, at first I didn't think they'd knocked it over the line, but they eventually did smash it into the back of the net, even though Motherwell was challenging for it, as Hibs scored the second. Well, the goalkeeper was right in the middle of the melee there, but couldn't see him properly because he went to ground trying to keep it out of the back of the net, but he spilt it as he almost intercepted it there at the back post, and Hibs managed to capitalise on the goalkeeper spilling the ball as they just blasted it straight into the back of the net. Jonathan saying, give him a like minute. Yeah, thank you, Jonathan. Top man, thank you. I'm sure Minnie will. She's been a part of Fandom now for, well, pretty much, for a good 2.5 years, two years at least now. I think Minnie's been part of the Fandom community, so I'm sure she will drop a like. But thank you, Jonathan. You are a gentleman, mate. Top man. Jonathan saying, nah, Gaz, Wrexham be Rem champs in 3 seasons. Nah, Gaz, Wrexham be Rem champs. I'm not quite following you there, Jonathan, mate. Sorry. What do you mean by Rem champs? Now the ball on this near side as Motherwell now with the possession. Hibs challenge for it. Hibs managing to knock it away out to this near side. So it just goes out of play there. And that's going to be a throw-in for Motherwell as they throw it long down the field. Hibs knock it out of play on this near side, and it's gone out for throw into Motherwell midway inside the Hibernian half. So, yeah, sorry, Jonathan, I'm not quite following you there. Wrexham beat Rem champs in 3 seasons. If you could tell me a little bit more, mate, just so I can get what you're meaning. My apologies, Jonathan. Champs League winners in 4 years. Right, okay. Well, I love the confidence, Jonathan. Top stuff, mate. I like that. Why not? Absolutely. Why not have that ambition? Why not have that ambition, mate? Now, Motherwell with the possession on the far side as Hibs just make the challenge, and the referee's blown for the foul there, and that's going to be a free kick on the far side for Motherwell. So, yep, thank you, Jonathan. Loving the confidence, mate. Jonathan saying then, I will wake up. So Motherwell with a free kick on the far side. It's right next to the touchline, outside the Hibernian box. Now the ball crossed in as the goalkeeper punches it up into the air. Ball comes out towards the edge of the box. Motherwell pick it up. Shot comes in as it just goes wide of the far post. And that will be a goal kick to Hibs. Don't forget, guys, if you're just joining us and you like us covering your team or this game, the best way to let us know is hitting that like button, as that helps us identify the clubs and the games you like us covering here on Fandom UK, as we cover games right across the UK here on Fandom. But obviously, we're looking to learn which games you guys like us covering and which clubs you guys like us covering. So if we see good likes for your club, we know you appreciate our efforts, and that helps us going forward to identify which clubs and games to focus on. So, yeah, and thank you for being with us. If you are, consider subscribing if you're new to the channel. Hibs now with the throw-in on the far side. Ball thrown long down the field as it just gets away from them there, and it's gone behind and out of play, and that's going to be a goal kick to Motherwell. Stevie's saying, you never know. Anything could happen. Absolutely, yep. Well said, Stevie. So Motherwell now with the goal kick. Ball knocked up the field. It comes out wide to this near side. Motherwell head it on. Hibs intercept it as Hibs knock it back up towards the edge of the Motherwell box. And Motherwell forced to knock it away out to this near side under pressure there as it goes out for a throw into Hibs on this near side of the field, deep inside the Motherwell half. Stevie saying, hi, Minnie. Hope you're well. Thank you, Stevie. And Jack is with us. Jack saying, hi. How you doing, Jack? Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you're well. You're not at a game today, Jack? Well, pleasure to have you with us, Jack. Welcome to the show, mate. Hope you and your family are well. Now, Hibs with the possession. Oh, they've lost it there. Motherwell coming away with it. Now Motherwell playing it out wide on the far side as now they come forward into the Hibs half of the field. Hibs coming to press the ball. Motherwell managing to retain the possession there as they try to come forward. And the referee has given a free kick. No, he's given the throw-in, sorry. I thought he'd given the free kick there. So Motherwell with the throw-in on the far side. So, yeah, welcome to the show, Jack. Stevie saying, hi, Jack. And Jack replying, hi, Stevie. Awesome. Loving the positive vibes, guys. Thank you. Now, Motherwell with the long throw into the box. It's headed outside the box, but Motherwell unable to keep it there as Hibs come away with it. Now, Hibs playing it out wide on the far side as you try and clear the lines, but the ball takes a deflection and goes out on the far side for a throw-in. Now, Motherwell with the ball crossed up into the box as it's intercepted there. It's knocked outside the box. Hibs managing to knock the ball long down the field. Now trying to get on the attack, but the ball bounces back towards the goalkeeper who quickly comes out to knock it back up the field as Hibs managed to win it back on the edge of the centre circle. Now they work the ball out wide on this near side as Motherwell come to press the ball. Hibs just managing to retain the possession there as they cut it back. Now it's played long down this near side as ball sets the players trying to get to the ball. Motherwell get to it first as they knock it out of play and it goes out for a throw-in on this near side. 7 minutes added on time at the end of this first half. That's ridiculous. Where did he get 7 minutes from? That's probably from the referee messing about with his sound equipment. Hibs now with the throw-in as the ball back in play. Hibs work it into the middle of the park. Now it's played out wide on the far side as they cut it back into the middle. Now it's played out to this near side. Ball crossed up into the box. Too much on that. And it's gone behind and out of play. And that will be a goal kick to Motherwell. If you are just joining us, guys, please do hit the like button if you could. And thank you very much if you have already. We are closing in on the half-time. And it is currently Motherwell 0, Hibs 2. Now, Motherwell trying to get on the attack as they work the ball forward on this near side. Hibs pressing to win it back as they just managed to there, but couldn't keep the ball under control. As Motherwell win back the possession, but the referee has stopped the play here. What the hell is that all about? He stopped the ball, stopped the play, and then quickly did a drop ball to the. That is bizarre. I've never seen anything like that before. Now, Motherwell with the possession played back to the goalkeeper as it's knocked up the field, headed on there as both sets of players trying to win it. It's knocked forward down the centre. The referee stops the play here for a foul on the Motherwell player on the halfway line. Jack saying we should have been playing Bradford City today in the FA Cup. Hate Markham. Now, laugh out loud joking. No worries. Okay, fair enough, Jack. I presume there's a story behind that, mate. Now, Motherwell with the possession, played out wide on the far side as now they quickly come forward. working the ball up towards the edge of the box. Hibs trying to challenge for it. Motherwell managing to retain it. Now the ball crossed in as it's trying to be knocked away by by Hibs as Motherwell regain the possession outside the box. Now there's a coming together and the referee stops the play for the foul, and that's going to be a free kick to Hibs. Jack saying we're 2-0 up against Western-super-Mare. Cool. Awesome. Good result for you guys then so far today. Jack saying I'm at the game. I'm at a game. Just popped in for a minute. Right. Well, thank you for dropping in, Jack. Always appreciated, mate. Hope you're enjoying the game and safe travels home, mate. Top man. Thank you, Jack. Now the goalkeeper with the ball not long down the field as it goes out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Now Motherwell playing the ball back to the goalkeeper as now they switch the play out wide to the far side. It's played forward as Motherwell just managed to intercept it there. So play it back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper knocks it out wide on the far side as it's headed on by Hibs, and it's just gone out of play for a throw-in to Motherwell on the far side, midway inside their own half of the field. Stevie's saying, no worries, Jack. Enjoy. Well said, Stevie. And Jack saying 5-0 Celtic against Ross County at half-time. Could be 10 full time. Well, that's not a surprise, to be honest, with Celtic winning to that extent. Now Hibs coming forward as they play the ball up towards the edge of the box. Motherwell trying to challenge. Hibs just managing to retain the possession. Just inside the box. Pushed outside the box on that far side. As Motherwell trying to challenge, but Hibs ended up knocking the ball out of play there, and that's going to be a throw-in on the far side for Motherwell. Was it 5 minutes? Oh, I thought he put 7 minutes up there. So it's actually 5 minutes that's been added on. We're into the last minute. Now Motherwell with the long throw up the field as it's intercepted by Motherwell on the halfway line. And they just cut it back there as Hibs tried to challenge for it, but Motherwell managed to keep the possession. Now they play it out wide to this near side as they come forward, working the ball up the field. Now it's crossed up towards the edge of the Hibs box as it bounces out on the far side and just goes out for a throw-in. As the referee blows the half-time whistle, and the Motherwell fans not happy with the half-time result, but the Hibs fans in full voice in the away end. Jack saying 5. So, yep, thank you, Jack. Jack saying Morecambe knocked us out in the first round. They're playing Bradford in this. Right, I'm following you, yeah. Well, I wasn't sure. I couldn't remember if it was Morecambe. I knew you'd played Morecambe, but I couldn't remember if that was the League Cup or the FA Cup. But, yeah, now I follow you, Jack. Thank you for letting me know, mate. Right, guys, as finished half-time. Motherwell 0, Hibernian 2. Let's have a look at the half-time match stats, see how that game has gone in numbers at half-time. Just bear with me a second, guys. I'll bring it on the screen for you guys to see. And don't forget, if you could, guys, please do hit the like button and consider subscribing. Would be a pleasure to have you part of the Fan Den community, as we're working hard to build a football fan channel that brings fans together of all different clubs. If you like the sound of that, then please do consider subscribing. So let's have a look at the stats at half-time. It should be coming on your screen in a moment. There we go. This is how the first half has gone in numbers, guys. Total shots, 2 for Motherwell, 9 for Hibs. Shots on target, none for Motherwell, 5 for Hibs. Possession, 56% for Motherwell, 44% for Hibs. Passes, 196 for Motherwell, 154 for Hibs. Pass accuracy, 72% for Motherwell, 71% for Hibs. Fouls, 4 against Motherwell, 9 against Hibs. Yellow cards, none. No red cards. Offsides, none. And corners, one apiece. So a reasonably evenly matched first half was to a certain degree with the stats, but as we can see, it is Hibs that have had the better of the opportunities in front of goal, and they've managed to capitalise on those opportunities with the 2 goals that gives them the 2-0 lead at half time. Right, guys, so let's have a quick look around the ground, see how the games are going across the UK around the grounds. Just bear with me a second, guys. We'll be covering England, Scotland, and Wales, as well as Northern Ireland, as we are Football Fan Den UK. So we try to give consideration to all UK leagues. We do not favour the Premier League over anybody else, but we do cover the Premier League. We just don't give it preferential treatment like a lot of other YouTubers. So here's how the games are going at half-time, guys. In the Premier League, it is Brentford 3, Leicester 1, Crystal Palace 0, Newcastle 0, Nottingham Forest 0, Ipswich 0, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3, West Ham v Arsenal kicking off at 5:30. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, as Jack just told us, Celtic 5-0 up against Ross County at half-time. Dundee United still 0-0 with St Mirren at half-time. Kilmarnock 0-0 with Dundee. And as we know, Hibs 2-0 up here against Motherwell. In the English Championship, guys, Middlesbrough 3, Hull City 1, Oxford 1, Millwall 1, and Watford 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0. That's a dinner time kickoffs. Blackburn also winning 1-0 against Leeds. 3 o'clock kickoffs in the Championship are as follows: Bristol City 0, Plymouth 0, Coventry City 1, Cardiff 1, Norwich City 2, Luton 1, Preston 0, West Brom 1, Stoke 0, Burnley 0, and Swansea 1, Portsmouth 2. In the English FA Cup, we'll cover the Scottish Cup in a moment, but in the English FA Cup, Wycombe Wanderers winning 2-0 at dinner time against Wealdstone. In the other games, Accrington 1, Swindon Town 1, Barnsley 0, Bristol Rovers 0, Cambridge United 0, Wigan Athletic 0, Crawley Town 2, Lincoln City 2, Exeter City 1, Chesterfield 0, Leyton Orient 0, Oldham 0, Markham 0, Bradford City 0, Peterborough United 1, Notts County 2, Salford City 2, Cheltenham Town 0, Stevenage 0, Mansfield Town 0, Stockport County 2, Brackley Town 0, Walsall 0, Charlton Athletic 2, and Wimbledon kicking off against Dagenham and Redbridge at 7:15. In English League 2, guys, Carlisle United 1, Crewe Alexander 1, Fleetwood Town 0, Colchester United 0. Those are 2 games in League 2 today that are full-time results. Into the Scottish League 2, Bonnyrigg Rolls 1, East 5-0. That's a half-time result. Only game being played today in the Scottish lower leagues. In the Scottish Cup, guys, third round, Arbroath 0, Queen of the South 0, Ayr United 0, Greenock Morton 0, Banks of the D 0, Hamilton Academic 2, Clydebank 0, Bucky Thistle 0, Cove Rangers 0, Inverness, Cali Thistle 0, Cowden Beath 0, Brecon City 1, Edinburgh City 0, Dunfermline Athletic 1, Elgin City 1, Kelly Hearts 0, Forfar Athletic 1, Stirling Albion 2, Fraserburgh 2, Annan Athletic 0, Irwin Meadow 0, Stenhousemuir 1, I don't even know how you pronounce that name, but I'm not obviously I'm not got the natural Scottish accent as some of you guys that are Scottish, so I might need some help with this one. Linlithgow Rose, if that's how to pronounce it, Linlithgow Rose 0. Wraith Rovers 1. I'm probably not pronouncing that name correctly, so my apologies, guys. But I do my best, considering I'm not Scottish. I do my best with the pronunciation. Livingston 2, Borough Rangers 0. Mossleyburg Athletic 1, Bonnis United 1, Peterhead 1, Montrose 2, Queen's Park 2, Partick Thistle 1, and Stranraer 0, Broxham Athletic 1. So there you go. That brings you up to date with the Scottish Cup. Let's have a look. What else we've got going on? The Northern Irish Premiership, guys. It's currently Ballymere United 0, Carrick Rangers 0, Crusaders 0, Dungannon Swift 2, Glenvaughan 0, Colorino 2, Linfield 0, Portsdown 0, and Logan Gall 2, Glentown 1. In the Welsh Premiership, guys, Newtown 0, Conakry 2. Conakry Nomads 3, And in the Welsh League Cup semi-finals, it's currently, they're not seeing no score there, but Aberystwyth Town taking on Cardiff City U21s, but no score showing for that at the moment. So there you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around the grounds across the UK. Piolo saying, hello, Gaz, Stevie, Jack, Jonathan, Minimo. Will be happy with the performance and score. How you doing, mate? Welcome back, Pure Loyalist. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you and your family are good. And pleasure to have you back with us, mate. Stevie saying, hi, Pure. Thank you, Stevie. And a thumbs up there from Pure Loyalist. Top stuff, guys. Loving the positive vibes. Jack saying, we don't play League Cup. We're semi-pro National League South, not EFL. All right, well, I didn't know that, Jack, because my team has not been in non-league in the entirety of my life. So obviously I'm still a few things to learn about non-league. But thank you for letting us know, Jack. Pure saying, come on, Motherwell. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Pure Loyalist getting behind Motherwell for this one. Well, they're 2-0 down at the moment as Hibs with the lead. And out of respect for you guys, I do my best to be neutral in these games, apart from obviously when my own team play, when we cover games involving my own team, which I'm sure you can understand. But the rest of the time, I do my best to be neutral out of respect for you guys supporting different clubs and the fact that we're a mixed fan channel community. Pure Life saying full time, Septic score 6-5 Ross County. Okay, thank you, Pure Loyalist. And Jack saying 6-5. Jack saying don't you mean 5-5? Pure Loyalist saying Jack, no mate, 6-5 County. And well, as much as you might like that, mate, I think that may be a bit of wishful thinking. Minimal saying, Gaz, you're killing me. It's pronounced Lin Lithgow Ross. Well, thank you, Minnie. You know I try, Minnie. You know I do my best. At least I try. Most English people probably wouldn't even try. So my apologies. I do my best, guys. Unfortunately, my English accent holds me back from pronouncing some Scottish words. But as you guys say in Scotland, you can what I mean. So thank you, Minute. Top stuff. Top stuff. Thank you, Minute. Pure Lolly saying Lithgow Gaz. All right. Well, I'll have to learn that one. Not a team I read out very often, though, do I? Come on, guys. It's we don't see those lower league Scottish clubs coming up in the fixtures very often. So at least I had a go. But thank you, Minimo. Thank you, Pure Loyalist, for trying to help me learn the pronunciation correctly. Top stuff, guys. at least I'm entertaining you, I suppose. Pure Loyalist saying, Minimo, hello. I hope all is good. Your team doing their bit. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. Loving the positive vibes. Top man. Right, guys. Hopefully, let's see how we're getting on and put the radar back on the screen now. Sorry, I just refreshed the stream because it was being a little bit temperamental in that first half, so it should be back okay now. Just bear with me a second. Yep, so we're not quite underway for the second half. That's probably because of the referee with the amount of stoppages he made. So let me get the radar back on the stream. It should be just enough time to go for a quick pee break before the second half starts. Don't forget, if you're listening in the background, guys, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and hit the like button if you could. If you like us covering your team, it would be appreciated. And thank you very much to you guys that have been kind and positive enough to do so. Is that coming on? There we go. So, no, I put the wrong one on, you damn. Players just coming back out here. I'm not going to have enough time to go for a pee now. You stupid thing. I hate technology. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Sorry, guys. So, Motherwell out early. Hibs are not out yet. Looks like Motherwell going to make a substitution here as well. So, Lynn Lithgow. Lynn Lithgow. Hopefully, I remember that next time. Lynn Lithgow. I'm going to try and get that one right, hopefully. Pure Loyalist saying, nice one, guys. Got it. Top man. Thank you, Pure Loyalist. So, players back on the field. We should be getting underway in a moment. So Hibs getting us back underway for the second half as they quickly play the ball out wide on this near side. Now it's knocked long down the field as Motherwell head it back in the direction it came from. Hibs now with the possession on this near side. It's chipped forward as Motherwell knock it back up the field, and it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw into Hibs just inside the Motherwell half of the field. Pure saying Minimo was spot on helping out. Absolutely, yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys trying to help me learn the correct pronunciation. As you guys know, I'm very fond of Scotland, but I'm not Scottish, so I don't always get all these little small clubs' pronunciation correct. But thank you to both Minimo and Pure Loyalist. Thank you to both you guys trying to help me out learn the correct pronunciation for that team. Appreciate it, guys. So corner on this near side for Hibs. Ball crossed into the box as it's headed just wide of the far post. And that's going to be another corner, I think. Yeah, it was Motherwell with the last touch. So it's going to be another corner to Hibs, this time on the far side of the field. Now the ball crossed into the box. It's headed over the top of the crossbar, and that's going to be a goal kick to Motherwell. So goalkeeper just taking his time here and wants to watch it. Don't want to get done off the referee for time. Mind you, can't see how getting booking with Motherwell being behind. But you never know. These referees are unpredictable. Now the ball out on the far side as Hibs winning it back. Hibs now coming forward. Motherwell pressing to win it back as Hibs managed to retain the possession. They now walk it forward on that far side, coming towards the edge of the box here. Piss here with this signal. It's knocked away by Motherwell as Hibs win it back. Now Hibs chipping it towards the edge of the box. Say now walk it back out wide on the far side, taking it into the box. Shot towards goal as it just hits the side netting. And that's going to be another goal kick for Motherwell. Piolo saying 10 minutes needed, folks. Granddaughter here. No worries, Piolo. Yep, no worries, mate. So ball now back with the goalkeeper as he knocks it up the field. Now Motherwell on the attack as it's played out wide on this near side. Now they come towards the edge of the box. Ball crossed in. Hibs managed to knock it away outside the box. Motherwell picking it up there. As now Motherwell trying to get the shot off. They managed to as it's low and hard towards the far post. But the goalkeeper getting down low and making the save. As that relieves the pressure momentarily for Hibs. Now the ball knocked back up the field as it's played all the way back to the Motherwell goalkeeper there. Now the ball knocked long down the field as Motherwell head it back in the direction it came from. Hibs trying to challenge. Motherwell managing to retain the possession on the edge of the centre circle. Now it's knocked out wide on this near side as Motherwell coming forward. Hibs challenge for it as they didn't manage to come away with it as Motherwell won it back. They played it forward there and it takes a deflection off the Hibs defender and goes out for a throw-in. Now Motherwell taking the throw-in quickly. Ball played just cut back up the field as it's crossed up towards the edge of the box, headed away. As Motherwell win it back on the halfway line. Now it's crossed out wide on the far side as Hibs head it forward. Now Hibs with the possession on that far side as Motherwell challenge for it and it just deflects out of play there and that's going to be a goal kick to Motherwell. If you're just joining us, guys, and you like us covering your team or this game, then please do hit that like button as it helps us see and identify the clubs and the games you guys like us covering here on Fandom. We are currently just coming up towards 51 minutes gone. It's Motherwell 0, Hibernian 2. Goalkeeper now with the goal kick as it's kicked long down the field. Hibs managing to get the ball down. So now they just cut it back there, playing it back to their centre backs. Motherwell pressing from the front. Now it's chipped out wide on the far side as it's played into the box there by Hibs. Just the goalkeeper just managing to intercept it. Now he knocks it long down the field. Now Hibs with the ball knocked long down the field up towards the edge of the Motherwell box. But there's a coming together there as the referee stops the play. And he's given a free kick to Motherwell. I think there was just a nudge there. I didn't see an awful lot wrong in that challenge, but the referee has given the foul anyway. So free kick for Motherwell. Goalkeeper now kicks the ball long down the field. Now Hibs intercept it. As now they knock the ball out wide on the far side. It just gets away from them there, and it's gone out for A throw into Motherwell. Motherwell now with the ball back in play as they work it into the centre of the field. Now it's worked out wide on this near side as they play it forward. Hibs quickly pressing the ball as Motherwell knock it forward there, trying to work their way through the press. The ball's deflected out of play there for a throw in. So throw in on this near side. Ball back in play. As both sets of players there trying to win the ball. As bit of a scrappy challenge, scrappy scrap going on there for the possession. There's a foul. Well, the referee's given a foul on the edge of the centre circle. Get on with it, ref. Well, I don't know what's going on here. There seems to be some technical problems in the stadium because we've lost the signal. This game's just gone blank. Let's see if I can find it on another stream, but I don't think. Apologies, guys. It's not my end. There's something going on with the signal inside the ground because it's just come up um, with a what do you call it now? Signal error or whatever it is. It's hopefully it'll come back on in a second. So my apologies, guys. I don't understand. What the hell's going on here? They must be having some technical gremlins in the ground. Hopefully it'll come back on in a moment. So my apologies, guys. Get rid of that. Need that. Need that. Get rid of that. Stupid technology. Sorry, guys. Just bear me a second. Hopefully it'll come back on in a minute. There we go. It's come back on. Thank God for that. No. Oh, well, they must be definitely having some technical problems because it's bloody frozen again. Come on. Oh, this is a nightmare. Ah, there we go. Oh, got it back. So let's hope it stays back. The ball back with the Hibs keeper. I'm presuming they're having some technical problems in the ground. Goalkeeper now kicks the ball long down the field. It's headed out of play on this near side as it's gone out for a throw into Hibs, pretty much bang on the halfway line. Just to let you guys know, it's nothing changed. It's still 2-0, 58 minutes gone. Now the ball with Hibs on this near side as they work it up towards the edge of the box. Motherwell trying to challenge for it. Hibs managing to retain it there. As now they come inside, Motherwell challenge. Hibs just managing to keep the possession though. As now they switch the play out to the far side. Now trying to work it forward, but Motherwell managing to intercept it as they try and clear the lines, but the ball is deflected out of play on the far side for a throw in. Now Motherwell with the throw in as the ball played into the middle of the park. And there's a coming together there on the edge of the centre circle, challenged from behind by the Hibs player as the referee's given the foul. It's going to be a free kick to Motherwell. Now the ball knocked up the field as it's worked out wide on that far side. Hibs interceptors he knock it back up the other end. It's won back by the goalkeeper as he plays it forward. Now Motherwell with the possession as they now chip the ball long down that far side, coming towards the edge of the box. Hibs challenging for it as it's deflected behind, and that's going to be a corner on the far side. Corner comes in as it's knocked towards goal, and the goalkeeper tips it over the top of the crossbar, and that's going to be. I've got another corner. Corner comes in, headed away. That's Hibs now trying to get on the attack. Ball worked out wide on the far side. It's now Hibs racing forward down the field. Motherwell trying to challenge. Hibs just managing to keep the possession there as they take it right into the corner flag. Motherwell challenge, and the referee's giving it as a goal kick to Motherwell. Now Motherwell trying to play out from the back. Hibs quickly come to press the ball as now Motherwell play it out wide on this near side. Hibs trying to challenge. Motherwell managing to retain the possession under pressure there as they knock it forward, but it just goes out of play further up the field. And that's going to be a throw in on this near side, midway inside the Motherwell half of the field. Now the ball back in play as it's played towards the edge of the box. Hibs crossing it in there, and it's taking a deflection, and the goalkeeper just getting to it there, but I don't know if he's managed to keep it in play. Which way the referee given this? Oh, I think he's given it as a corner. Yeah, the right. Well, the manager could see. Sorry, guys, the camera panned to the manager there because the manager was getting animated on the touchline. So corner on this near side for Hibs, crossed in. As the Motherwell keeper just manages to pluck the ball out the air and quickly gets Motherwell on the attack, knocking it long down the field as Hibs get back to the edge of their own box, managing to intercept it and just knock it away out to this near side as it goes out for a throw-in. Now the ball back in play. Knocked up in towards the edge of the box. Goalkeeper manages to intercept it there as he quickly tries to get Hibs on the attack. Hibs racing out wide on the far side as now they come forward, playing the ball up towards the edge of the box. As they come into the box here, Motherwell challenge for it. And it's gone behind. It's gone behind and out of play. I'm not sure who got the last touch to that. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna refresh to see if it's my end, but I think it's their end because it keeps coming up um, with a warning at the bottom saying sorry, we're having technical issues. So there must be something going on at the ground. And so it keeps flashing on and off. Hibs now on the far side with the possession as they come towards the edge of the box here. Motherwell challenge for it. Hibs just managing to retain it as they take it right into the corner flag. Now trying to find some space as Motherwell challenge for it. Managed to win it back just inside the box. Now Motherwell playing the ball forward on the far side as they knock the ball long down the field. Hibs race back to manage to get to it first as they just play it back to the goalkeeper. But it won. Well, I don't know what the referee stopped the play here for claiming an offside. I didn't see an offside there, but he's given it. So goal kick. Now the ball knocked long down the field, headed back in the direction it came from by Motherwell. As Motherwell just managing to keep the ball on the far side, but the referee's given the foul. Let's have a quick look what's going on around the grounds as we'll wait for the referee to sort that foul out. Quick look around some of the games, guys. Won't be able to do them all at once, obviously. In the Premier League, Brentford 4, Leicester 1. Crystal Palace 0, Newcastle 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Ipswich 0, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. In the Scottish Premiership, guys, Celtic 5, Ross County 0, Dundee United 0, St Mirren 0, Kilmarnock 0, Dundee 1, and as we know, it's 2-0 right here to Hibs. Now Hibs with the ball knocked down this near side as it's knocked back in the direction it came from. Now both sets of players trying to win it there, but I've got something in my eye. As they're coming together there. The ball eventually blasted down the field and it's gone all the way back to the keeper. Now the Hibs keeper knocks it out wide on that far side as it plays it long. Motherwell intercept it on the edge of their own box as they just play it back to their keeper. Now coming forward down the centre as Hibs quickly come to challenge for it. Motherwell managing to retain the possession there as they come forward. Right, I'm gonna have no choice. Got it. Well, we got the ball knocked out of play there. It's gone out for a throw in. While that's we're having a substitution here, guys. So while we're having a substitution, I'm just going to quickly refresh this to see if it helps. Because we're having real signal problems here. I don't know where. I think it's at the ground. I think it's at the ground. Just don't normally have this much glitchiness of the game. So just bear with me a second, guys, while I refresh things. Sorry about that, guys. Just unplugging my equipment and refreshing it, see if it helps. But I think it's a game. I think it's a signal problem at the ground because we've done loads of games this week uh, across different competitions, and we've had no problems. I've had no problems this week. This is the first game I've had any signal problems with, so I'm presuming it might be at the ground. But hopefully, we don't have too much more problems with it. Let's hope so. Fingers crossed. So we've just had some substitutions. Sorry, I missed them, guys. Can have a look what the subs were in a moment. Now the ball knocked down the field as Hibs with the possession played to the halfway line. Motherwell intercepted. The referee's blown for a foul there, and that's going to be a free kick to Hibs. Pretty much bang on the halfway line. Let me see if we can find out which players were just substituted. Just bear with me a second. Hibs now with the possession on this near side. Ball played forward. Motherwell managed to intercept it. Motherwell now with the possession played back into the middle. As Hibs tried to challenge for it, but Motherwell managing to retain the possession. Now they knock it out wide on the far side. As the ball played forward, it's won back by Hibs, and now Hibs trying to get on the counter-attack as they race forward up towards the edge of the box. As Motherwell just managed to make the challenge and come away with it. Now Motherwell racing forward on the far side. as Hibs trying to challenge again, but Motherwell this time managed to retain it as they crossed it out wide to this near side. Now racing forward up towards the Hibs box. Hibs challenge for it. Motherwell managing to ride the challenge there as they race towards the edge of the D. And Hibs make another challenge and manage to come away with it. Referee says no foul as the ball chipped forward up the field. So it was Harry Patterson coming on for Motherwell in replace of Dever Dedvavsky. And also another substitution for Motherwell, Ebby coming on for Bamer. I'm not very familiar with the Motherwell squad, guys. Hibs have also made a double substitution. Gale has come on for Kukach. Flipping heck, some of these foreign names. Kukarachi and Campbell coming on for Hoylett. Motherwell now with the possession on this near side. Ball played forward and it's deflected out of play there for a throw-in. Stevie's saying, got to be there, end, Gaz. Well, I've refreshed it. Hopefully it'll be better. It's still been a little bit glitchy, but at least it's still, at least it seems to be running long enough for me to keep up with the game. But yeah, it kept coming up with the warning at the bottom. Apologies, we're having we're having technical problems or whatever it was they put. So ball's gone out of play on this near side for a throw into Hibs inside the Motherwell half. So we're on. If you're just joining us, guys, we're on 74 and a half minutes gone. It's Motherwell 0, Hibs 2. Now the ball thrown long down this near side. It's headed on. As Motherwell knock it into the centre of the field. Now it's worked out wide on the far side. As Hibs trying to challenge for it. Motherwell just managing to keep the ball under pressure there. As eventually Hibs challenge for it again. And the referee this time gives the foul. Motherwell taking the free kick quickly. As now it's played out wide on this near side. Ball knocked up towards the edge of the box as Hibs blasted away. And it's gone out for a throw-in on this near side. Now Motherwell with the ball back in play. It's knocked into the middle of the park. That's now, the gift of the possession back to Hibs there. That's now Hibs racing forward on the counter-attack, racing up towards the edge of the Motherwell box. Motherwell scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball as they manage to push Hibs out wide on the far side. Now it's crossed in as it's knocked towards goal and the goalkeeper just manages to intercept that comfortably and that relieves the pressure momentarily for Motherwell. That's now he quickly gets Motherwell on the attack, knocking the ball forward down the centre of the field. Hibs challenge for it. Motherwell managing to retain the possession, though. Now it's with Motherwell. I say now switch the play out to this near side. Hibs quickly come to press the ball. So it's played, Motherwell played back to their centre backs on the edge of the centre circle. Now Motherwell with the long ball up towards the edge of the box. It's headed away by Hibs out to this near side as it just goes out of play for a throw into Motherwell there. Motherwell take it quickly. Now back with the possession. I say just knock it back up to the halfway line. Now coming forward. I say try to work it down the centre. But Hibs coming to press the ball as Motherwell forced to knock it out wide on this near side. Now long crossfield ball out to the opposite side as they knock it up towards the edge of the box. Hibs managed to knock the ball back up the field as Motherwell win it back on that far side. Now the ball played forward again as both sets of players trying to win it there. And the referee blows the whistle and he's given a free kick there, I think. So free kick for Motherwell on the far side. It's played up towards the edge of the box, headed away. As Motherwell regain the possession further up the field. Now Motherwell coming forward again as they knock the ball long up towards the edge of the box. Hibs trying to knock it away. Oh, they managed to come away with it, Hibs. As now they knock it long up towards the into the centre circle as Motherwell managed to win it there under pressure. Now Motherwell coming again as they play it out wide on this near side. Hibs just managing to get a toe on that as they knock it forward. And Motherwell scrambling back to get to the ball. It's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Yeah, it's a last-ditch challenge there. So the Hibs player just getting back to his feet there. Now the throw-in long down the far side, down this near side of the field by Hibs. As Motherwell managed to intercept it, just played it back to the goalkeeper. Now the goalkeeper kicks it long, straight down the middle of the field as Hibs win it back on the edge of the centre circle. Now Hibs working the ball out wide on this near side as they race forward, trying to get the cross into the box. It's knocked away by Motherwell. But Hibs win it back as they play it back towards the edge of the box. The goalkeeper intercepts it there, and that relieves the pressure momentarily. Now the ball with the goalkeeper as he knocks it long down the field. Motherwell on the attack here as they come towards the edge of the box, trying to get the shot off, and the goalkeeper makes the save as that relieves the pressure momentarily for Hibs. And we got all the fans doing a round of applause round the ground for something. I'm not sure what. As the stadium, the commentary team not telling us. There we go. Jim McDeed has obviously cleared somebody that's passed away, not somebody I know. So our best wishes and thoughts to his family. Now the goalkeeper knocks the ball down the field. As Hibs now coming forward towards the edge of the box. Hibs into the box to get the shot off. Oh, and Hibs has scored the third as they smash it into the near side of the net. Low and hard past the goalkeeper as it just creeps in at the near post. And Hibs now with the 3-0 lead. Motherwell unable to keep it out as the goalkeeper went the right way, but just couldn't keep the ball out of the back of the net. As Hibs now 80 and a half minutes gone. It's Motherwell 0, Hibernian 3. Well, that was a nice bit of play, just quickly played down the field. And Motherwell not switched on to the danger quick enough. And Hibs taking full advantage, scoring the third goal. Can't see Motherwell coming back from this now. So Motherwell to kick us off again. I'm sure you guys that are Hibs fans are pleased to see a much improved performance today after a difficult couple of months. We'll have a look at the table at full time, but still just short of 10 minutes remaining of the game. So another substitution here for Hibs. Now Motherwell knocked the ball long down the field as it's headed out of play on the far side. And that's going to be another throw into Motherwell deep inside and the Hibs half of the fielders. Motherwell take it quickly, playing it back to the halfway line. Hibs quickly come to press the ball as Motherwell knock it out wide on this near side. Now it's played forward as it's headed out of play again. And that's going to be another throw in on this near side, this time for Hibs. Kilmarnock have equalised against Dundee, guys. So Kilmarnock 1, Dundee 1. I think that's equalised. Was it? I'm sure Dundee went ahead in that one. Dundee United 1-0 up against St Mirren. And as I'm sure you guys know, Celtic 5-0 up against Ross County. Now the ball knocked out wide on this near side as Motherwell play it forward. Now racing towards the Hibs box. Ball crossed in as the goalkeeper just manages to pluck the ball out of the air. And that relieves the pressure momentarily. Don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit the like button. And thank you very much if you have already. We're on 83 and a half minutes gone. It's Motherwell 0, Hibs 3. So now the goalkeeper gets us back underway, knocking the ball long up the field. Both sets of players trying to win it here. Hibs managed to get the ball down. Now they play it forward as they work it out wide on this near side, just managing to keep the ball in play as they race towards the Motherwell box. Motherwell come across, make the challenge, and it's gone out of play for another throw into Hibs on this near side. Sure if the referee's given that as a foul. Oh, yeah, he's given it as a throw in. I wasn't sure if he'd given the foul then, where they were taking so long about it. So, yeah, it's a throw in for Hibs on this near side, deep inside the Motherwell half. Now the ball back in play. The flag's gone up for it going straight back out of play there. Now the ball knocked up the field as Hibs head it back in the direction it came from. And there's a coming together there on the edge of the box. This is getting ridiculous now with this signal problem. Now the ball. Oh, we're just seeing a replay of the third goal for Hibs. Now Motherwell coming forward on this near side as they race towards the Hibs box. Hibs trying to challenge for it. Ball crossed in. It's knocked away by Hibs. As Hibs now trying to get on the attack, but brought down there midway inside their own half as the referee blows for the foul. And that's going to be a free kick to Hibs. Clumsy challenge by Motherwell. And could see quite a few of the Motherwell fans starting to leave. So goalkeeper to take the free kick for Hibs. Now the ball played long down the field as it's intercepted by Motherwell. Now Motherwell trying to come up forward as they work the ball up towards the halfway line. Now it's played out wide on this near side. Hibs scrambling to get bodies back behind the ball here as Motherwell work it down this near side, but the ball just gets away from them there, and they've ended up deflecting it out of play for a throw in on this near side to Hibs, and Hibs about to make another substitution. Brogama. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Brogamia. Bro Gamer. Bro Gamer. How you doing, mate? Welcome to Football Fan Den, Bro Gamer. I'm not sure if we've seen you before, mate. But if we haven't, welcome to Fan Den and the Fan Den community. Bro Gamer saying, is it on a loop? How do you mean? I'm not sure how you mean. No. The channel. No, it's just no, it's just signal problems, I think, in the stadium. I think possible because, like I said, I've been doing games all this week and not had any problems with signals at my end, and all my equipment is working. There's no signs of anything not working right. It just keeps occasionally freezing, like kind of like what it does in bad weather. You know, sometimes like the old terrestrial TV. Sometimes used to get a loss of signal in bad weather. Well, it's doing that. So, but it just keeps coming back. It comes back on, and then it just glitches, like goes off for a split second, which is obviously a bit annoying. But no, as far as I know, no, it's not on a loop, mate. But as I say, mate, I'm not sure if we've seen you before, but if we haven't, welcome to the show and welcome to Fan Den, Bro Gamer. Now Hibs coming forward again. Ball played into the box. It's deflected behind. And that's going to be a goal kick to Motherwell. Is he giving it as a corner? Giving that as a corner, I'm not sure. Well, we're bang on 90 minutes now, so about to find out what added on time is on. Now, Hibs coming forward again. Ball played into the box here. And the goalkeeper this time manages to intercept it. Minimo saying, yes, Hibs. Yep, you guys are going to win this one now. Can't see Motherwell getting back into this. It's now Motherwell on the charge, working the ball out wide on this near side. Ball crossed into the box as Hibs just managed to knock it away out to this near side. Now the ball knocked up the field as the referee blows for a foul there. I'm not even seeing what time was added on. 2 minutes, I think. So don't forget, guys, if you could, please do hit that like button before you leave. And thank you very much if you have already. As we close in on full time, we'll have a look at the full time match stats and also a quick look at the league table at full time, as well as obviously what's going on around the grounds. How the results have finished around the grounds, should I say. Now the ball down this near side. Motherwell have won a free kick here. So Motherwell with a free kick just outside the Hibs box on this near side of the field. Now the ball crossed in. It's headed towards goal as the goalkeeper just manages to intercept it. Bro Gamer is saying it's on a loop for me. Right. Okay, mate. Okay, fair enough. Well, I just do my best to keep you guys informed, whatever games we cover here on Fan Den. It's all about trying to keep you guys informed with what's going on in your team, with your team. If you're unable to get to the game, and obviously, as we're doing that, we're also working hard to build a positive fan community, which is why we always have the chat open to involve you guys. Now Hibs with the ball played down this near side. They come towards the edge of the box here. Motherwell challenge for it, and the referee has given a foul there for the challenge on Boyle. So that's going to be a free kick right on the edge of the box for Hibs. Minimo is saying, cheers, guys, for today. You brought the luck we desperately needed. We'll chat tomorrow. XPS. Always love your Scottishness. Well, thank you very much, Minnie. It's been a pleasure having you around, mate. I hope we've managed to keep you well informed in the game. And thank you for being with us, Minnie. Best wishes to you and your family, mate. Hope the rest of your overtime shift goes well, mate. And stay safe and well out there, Minnie. Take care, mate. And thank you for your kind words. Top stuff, mate. Well, Hibs not making the best of that free kick. As the ball back with the Motherwell goalkeeper. He tries to knock the ball forward there, but there isn't time as the referee blows the full-time whistle. And at full-time, it has finished. Motherwell 0, Hibernian 3. As that will certainly give the Hibs fans something to shout about and lift the players. As you guys that are Hibs fans, obviously, want to see your team climb up the table. You are in a false position at the moment. So hopefully, from you guys' perspective that are Hibs fans, hopefully that's the kind of result that kickstarts your season. Right, guys, let's have a look how the game has gone in numbers. Spare me a second. We'll have a look at the full-time match stats. And we'll, as I say, we'll also have a look at the league table. Right, let's get rid of that. Here we go. Should be coming on your screen now, guys. The Hibs players going over to the travelling Hibernian fans to applaud their support, rightly so. As the Hibs fans were very passionate in the away end, trying their best to get behind the team. So always nice to see players going over, acknowledging the fans when they travel. So here's how the game has gone in numbers, guys. Don't worry if you can't read it. If you're listening in on a small device, I will read it out for you. Total shots, 7 for Motherwell, 17 for Hibs. Shots on target, 3 for Motherwell, 8 for Hibs. Possession, 57% for Motherwell, 43% for Hibs. Passes, 387 for Motherwell, 302 for Hibs. Pass accuracy, 68% for Motherwell, 65% for Hibs. Fouls, 10 against Motherwell, 14 against Hibs. Yellow cards, none. No red cards, which is amazing. A game with no yellow cards. That is amazing. Offside, just the 1 for Motherwell, none for Hibs. And corners, 3 for Motherwell and 4 for Hibs. So there you go, guys. Let's have a quick look at I'll just read out the Scottish Premiership results before we go to the table. It's finished Celtic 5, Ross County 0, Dundee United 2, St Mirren 0. Kilmarnock 1, Dundee 1, and as we know, Hibs winning 3-0. We'll come back to the other results in a moment. Let's just quickly have a look at the Scottish Premiership table. As you can see, that result lifts Hibs out of the bottom, off the bottom of the table as they move above local rivals Hearts up into second from bottom. Obviously, not where you want to be, but that result could potentially kickstart the season and get you guys moving up the table over the next few weeks. So, Hibs on 15 games played, 2 wins. I think that might not have updated yet because that was saying 2 wins before. So let me just refresh that and see if it updates it. I'm not sure if it will, but well, yeah. I'll not read that out then because I don't think that's quite updated properly yet. It must have done, mustn't it? Well, they put the points on. because obviously that was you guys on 9 points before, so up to 12 points in 11th position. I'm not sure if they've added the game things there, but it's saying -7 goal difference. So, like I say, stay positive, Hibs fans. That might be the result that kickstarts your season. Motherwell down to 5th position, or in 5th position, should I say, as I think, yeah, I think Dundee United have just leapfrogged. No, they've just nudged ahead of you guys a bit more, haven't they? So, yeah, Dundee United open a bit of a gap between themselves and Motherwell. So Motherwell fans, stay positive, guys. Anybody can lose one game. You guys still up there in the top half of the table, in the top 5. But obviously, work to do to improve over the next few games to try and get back to winning ways. But a fantastic result for Hibs fans, as you guys have had a really disappointing start to the season. But as I say, hopefully that's the result that really gets you guys up and off the bottom of the table and moving in the right direction. Right, guys, before we wrap it up, I'm going to quickly read out the results around the grounds. In the Premier League, it's finished Brentford 4, Leicester 1, Crystal Palace 1, Newcastle 1, Nottingham Forest 1, Ipswich Town 0. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, Bournemouth 4. That game is still playing, and West Ham playing Arsenal at 5:30. In the Scottish Premiership, Celtic, as we said, 5-0 winners against Ross County. Dundee United winning 2-0 against St Mirren. Kilmarnock getting a 1-1 draw with Dundee, and as we know, Motherwell losing 3-0 to Hibernian. Into the English Championship, guys. Middlesbrough 3, Hull City 1, Oxford United 1, Millwall 1, Watford 0, Queen's Park Rangers 0, Blackburn Rovers 1, Leeds 0, Bristol City 4, Plymouth 0, Coventry City 2, Cardiff City 2, Norwich City 4, Luton Town 2, Preston 1, West Brom 1, Stoke City 0, Burnley 2, and Swansea 2, Portsmouth 2. English FA Cup, guys. Wealdstone 0, Wycombe Wanderers 2, Accrington Stanley 2, Swindon Town 2. That game has gone to extra time. Barnsley 0, Bristol Rovers 0. That also gone to extra time. Cambridge United 1, Wigan 1. Also gone to extra time. Crawley Town 3, Lincoln City 4. That's a full-time result. Exeter City 2, Chesterfield 0. Also, full-time result. Leyton Orient 1, Oldham Athletic 1. That's gone to extra time. Morecambe 1, Bradford 0. Full-time result. Peterborough United 3, Notts County 3. Peterborough United 4, Notts County 3. Salford City 2, Cheltenham Town 0. Stevenage 0, Mansfield Town 1. Stockport County 3, Brackley Town 1. Walsall 0, Charlton Athletic 4, and Wimbledon v Dagenham and Redbridge kicking off at 7:15 this evening. In English League 2, guys, Carlisle United 1, Crewe Alexander 1, Fleetwood Town 0, Colchester United 0. Into the Scottish League 2, guys, Bonnyrigg Ross 1, East Fife 1. Now into the Scottish Cup. Apologies if my pronunciation isn't correct with some of these lower league clubs, as I will do the best I can, guys, but I may not get the pronunciation right with all these clubs in the lower leagues of Scotland that I'm not as familiar with. Arbroath 0, Queen of the South 1, Ayr United 2, Greenock Morton 0, Bank on the D, Banco D, or however you pronounce it, 1, Hamilton Academic 2, Clyde Bank 2, Bucky Thistle 0, Cove Rangers 2, Inverness 0, Cowden Beath 1, Brechin City 1. That one's gone to extra time. Edinburgh City 1, Dunfermline Athletic 2, Elgin City 3, Kelly Hearts 2, Forfar Athletic 2, Stirling Albion 2, Fraserburgh 2, Annan Athletic 0, Irvine Meadow 0, Stenhousemuir 5. Now, Lindathgow Rose, I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Minnie did tell me how to pronounce it before, but I've forgotten exactly how it was. 0, Wraith Rovers 4, Livingston 2, Brora Rangers 0, Musselburgh Athletic 3, Bonines United 1, Peterhead 2, Montrose 3, Queen's Park 2, Partick Thistle 2. That game's still playing in extra time. And Stranraer 1, Broxbury Athletic 2. So there you go. That brings you up in the Scottish League, the Scottish Cup, sorry. Apologies if I didn't pronounce all those names as best as they might be exactly pronounced, but I did my best, guys. In the Northern Irish Premiership, guys, Ballymere United 1, Carrick Rangers 2, Crusaders 2, Dungannon Swift 2, Glenvaughan 3, Colorino 3, and Linfield 2, Portsdown 1, Logan Gall 2, Glentown 2. In the Welsh Premiership, guys, only one game in the Welsh Premiership today. Newtown losing 3-0 to Connaquine Nomads. One game to tell you about in the Welsh League Cup semi-final. Aberystwyth Town 1, Cardiff City U21s 2. U21s 1. That finished a draw, 1-1. It went to extra time. It's gone to penalties, sorry, and Aberystwyth Town winning 4-1 on penalties. So Aberystwyth Town progress to the final. There you go, guys. That brings you bang up to date around all the UK grounds. So time for me to wrap it up. I'm afraid, guys. Thank you for being with us. Thank you if you're new to the channel for dropping in. Hope you enjoyed the commentary. And hopefully we may see some of you guys get involved in the future on future streams. Best wishes to everybody that has been listening in the background. Best wishes to all of you guys that dropped into the chat. And as always, best wishes to you guys that are regular fan dinners. Look after yourselves out there, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and well. And I look forward to catching up with you guys, hopefully, on future.